Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2, where we are on the front lines of the current war being waged between the wolves and the Seraphites, or, alternatively, the Scars. Which is interesting, because it's like, the Scars themselves... Sorry, not the Scars. The wolves themselves were essentially the splinter faction fighting against Fedra. And once they took over, they essentially imposed their will. And even, like, you look at the society they've built, and it definitely does seem like an equivalent to Jackson, per se. They also talk about the fact that they are executing kids by the groups, by the group load, and rationalizing those deaths. Which I think is an interesting discussion to have in a video game, because that's something you usually don't talk about. The idea of consequences, the idea of...
Just says report to Isaac. Both of us? Yeah.
that the deaths of any characters, especially your enemies, might have morally gray areas.
I don't know any of these people. You?
What about this person right here, who you were standing right next to? You just walked up to this woman and like, I don't know anybody here. Oh, okay.
Yeah? Heard about your ambush. Where'd they hit you? Right around here. Near the warehouses. Shit. They keep slipping past our lines. You know where Isaac is? He was here a few minutes ago. Okay, thanks. We'll look around.
Yeah, I suppose that ambush is relatively bad, considering they're supposed to essentially be holding some degree of territory. Anybody in the medical area? Oh yeah, probably Mel.
Looks pretty bad, huh, Doc?
I've seen worse. Hold still.
Yeah. This hurt?
Oh?
No.
What about this?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Feeling better?
He injured his hand saving my day.
Hang in there.
How's the hand?
Well, I'm gonna keep most of my fingers.
Brother, you only need 3. Am I right?
Dude.
That's probably a sex thing. That's what they're talking about, is the sex thing. Snatch. This medical facility doesn't need this alcohol. Ah, there's Mel.
Speak of the devil. Hey guys.
And Nora.
How you doing, Melon?
Not dead yet.
Just a few more stitches and I'll be good as new.
You guys need to convince this girl to relax.
Hey Mel. Relax. You got it.
I like that argument.
I need some muscle, so can you two give me a hand or something?
Sure.
Don't move.
I'll just be here. Relaxing.
I feel like I'm just starting to construct the ideas of an argument
I'm shipping out
in regards to this
for you.
plot element.
Get everything.
But this entire area, everything you see of the wolves, and the fact that they rationalize, like, the murder of kids because of the war against the Scars, like,
How's Mel?
it's much more of, like, it feels like it's much more of, like, a political message than I expected Last of Us 2 to have.
Someone should get word to Owen.
And I feel as though a lot of
Be here
people
for-
who are upset that Last of Us 2 has political messages focused more on the fact that you have these empowered female characters and not necessarily on this rationalization of violence. Why are there so many dead bodies?
Oh my god. Are these all ours?
Yeah. And more are coming in by the hour.
And this is before Ellie showed up. So...
You can't tell Mel, all right?
Nora.
Just not yet. Come here.
Oh, Is this somebody...
Holy shit. It's Danny.
Where's Owen?
I don't know. A few days back, there were some scar sightings out by the marina. Danny and Owen were sent on a sweep. And this morning, the guards found Danny collapsed by the perimeter fence. He
Oh.
walked himself back with a bullet in his stomach.
Pinches escars, hijos de puta.
Isaac talked with him until he passed, but as far as I can tell, there's no units going back that way.
So what about Owen? Did you ask Isaac what happened?
Yeah, I tried. But he gave me that fucking look, and then he told me to keep quiet about it. Which means you can't say shit.
You know, I was getting the... I probably should have gotten the impression that the wolves are losing this war against the Scars. Simply because of the people's reaction to the idea of having that battle.
I'll be discreet.
That big battle.
Last I heard, he was in the apartments. Okay, I'm gonna go check up on Mel, so... Let me know what you guys find out.
Yeah.
Does... I'm trying to remember now if Ellie killed Owen. Yes, she did.
Why the hell hasn't Isaac sent out a search party for Owen?
Maybe he hasn't, just didn't tell Nora.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah. She shoots Owen in the gut and stabs Mel. And that's at the end of day 3. Which is kind of an... It definitely makes this side of the game a little bit odd. Considering you already know what happens to a lot of these people. That,
We're looking for Isaac.
that Abby runs into. So there's like almost no suspense. It's more of like, oh hey, here's this person before they died.
Time for a game?
Like, how do we separate from them so that we don't have to be there for their death?
Not my fault I'm so good at what I do. See you around.
South Carolina. Anything on this shelf? No. You know, I always, whenever I buy a pack of Tic Tacs, I always buy a new pack of Tic Tacs. I never buy a used one, because they just need to be in mint condition. But, shh. I will be here all night. No, not really. I'll be here for the duration of the video. That's as long as I'll be here. Isaac. Took 3 days, but I finally got something out of 74. If what he's saying is true, sounds like the southern shore might be our best bet. I've marked up a map and left it in your suite. We should send scouts to verify as soon as possible. I still feel like he might be holding out. Give me a few more days with him.
I don't miss this place. Fuck. Always hated the smell.
Of people being tortured? For information?
After our morning, I wouldn't mind a few minutes with these guys.
I hear that.
Alright. Let us proceed. Ignore these prisoners of war. A lot of... very horribly beaten prisoners of war. And I suppose that's another thing. Like, if, like the way that this game presents the wolves, you see their functioning society, and then you see their tortured prisoners. But who are you?
Hey, Abby.
We need to go up.
Isaac's in there.
Oh. Do you know if he'll be long?
Said again when you two arrive. Come on.
Oh, okay. Oh, is Isaac in the middle of interrogating somebody? Somebody who is naked.
Don't let him fall asleep.
Yes, sir.
Let's go up.
All right. Oh yeah, I remember that was one of the original articles
Ran into some trouble.
that Ellie finds. He discovers
Oh,
that
also some
Isaac
fight.
is actually
There's some
incredibly
angry
vicious leader who
Things
takes
into
over
them.
for the Pattersons.
Wish I was hearing more of that.
Never seen the bases packed.
Give it another day. Still waiting on some units.
What's going on, boss?
These small skirmishes. Can't keep going like this.
Then
No.
what?
We could try another truce.
But that probably isn't going to last.
Some asshole on their side, or our side, unravels the whole thing. No. It has to be all of them.
Sir, we try attacking their island.
Not like this. Not with everyone. There's a big storm a few days out. We're gonna use it to mask our approach. You two are gonna lead the first wave.
Clearly that doesn't work out, considering the fact that
Start prepping.
she shows up at the theater.
I want Owen. When are he and Danny getting back?
Ah, that is clever.
Who talked, Nora? No secrets between the Salt Lake crew, huh?
Is Owen okay?
Clever, but he saw through the ruse.
Then why didn't you send a search party after him?
He shot Danny. Apparently to protect some scar.
It's bullshit.
Excuse me?
That's not Owen. You got it wrong.
You're saying Danny used his last breath to lie to me?
Yes.
Sir, people hear that story. Owen's dead. Anyone who finds him, they'll gun him down for sport.
Then I
Okay.
suggest you all stop gossiping about it.
So I suppose this explains
Come back in.
why
I'll walk him back in. We'll get to the bottom.
No.
Abby separates.
You said yourself the storm's a few
No.
days.
We've only got one shot at this.
One opportunity
And this is
to capture
bigger
it
than
all
us.
or let it slip.
Definitely bigger than Owen.
Also, is it a bit of a cliche to have some sort of enigmatic leader giving you a
If he
speech
turns
while
up,
eating an
fine.
apple?
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And we'll get to the bottom of it.
In the same way that you're treating that prisoner downstairs?
Yeah?
Yeah. I get it.
Good. Look over the plans and go through your roster. Grab some food. Talk later.
I already had a burrito. Bonus points if you know that reference.
No way Owen killed Danny over some scar, right? What? No. Abby, don't.
I'll be back by morning. You just gotta cover me till then.
Isaac will kick your ass.
Not before the assault. You heard him. He needs me.
If Owen's out there, how the hell are you going to find him?
I know where he'll go.
Okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem with not Abby's plan, with Isaac's plan. Oh. Because Isaac didn't necessarily give her something to do.
Stop it!
All right. Why don't you come on over and enjoy this view with me then?
It's great. It's the best.
Oh. Come on.
Does she have a
Made
fear
it
of
all the way
heights?
up here just so you could wimp out on the last 2 steps?
Yeah. Yes, deal was to get up here, so.
All right, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get your ass over here, sit on the edge, or you can go down here on the kid seat and look at this view with me.
The kid's seat? That's literally the chair.
You can't miss training.
Really? Not even just for one night?
No.
Do you want to talk about it?
It's getting late.
It's still daylight out. Look at all that daylight.
Okay.
Don't. Do not. It is too high.
Oh my God. You know, I don't think I can live like this anymore, Abby.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up with you. Owen.
I always
I
loved
will
you.
Don't!
I will break up with you if you die.
No!
See, you think it'll be bad enough just being dead, but you'll also be single.
I'm down here, you asshole.
You jumped? And I missed it?
Yes.
I thought you drowned.
And you came to my rescue?
No. I came to make sure you drowned.
I found something pretty awesome.
What?
I think you're gonna have to follow me to see it.
Owen, we have to go back.
Yeah, the training needs us.
Once you see this.
Owen,
What are
Oh,
we
is
gonna
this
do?
the waterfront?
Take out a bunch of displaced fireflies who have nowhere else to go?
maybe? I don't want to find out.
Just come see this thing.
Alright, I'll look at the thing. Is this the waterfront aquarium? Ah, I think it is the waterfront aquarium. We get to see it.
What is this place?
Before anybody dies.
You gonna keep going?
Oh, and there are fish there.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. You know, it's a good thing that all this swimming around doesn't damage any of the gear they have in their backpacks. The post-apocalypse might be harsh, but waterproof backpacks for the win.
I think it's like
And guns.
one of those zoos, but for fish.
Shut up.
Check this water pup out. I saw this seal the other day. It was covered in spots.
They don't have spots. They're brown.
Those are sea lions.
No. No, you don't know.
I know what I saw with my eyes.
Alright. And now, again, it's an interesting use of assets. By using all these familiar locations that Ellie has already traveled through during a different lighting scenario.
Hey, give me a hand with this.
Yep.
Before she got all muscly.
this place?
Well, clearly this is some sort of theater, but for fish.
Can I slide down the rail?
Are you a rooster?
What?
Yay!
You're an idiot.
I can slide down the rail. All
Isn't this
right.
supposed to be part of the show?
No, looks like somebody turned this into a makeshift dock or something.
Yeah,
You want to
They-
check it out?
might have used that exit there. Although that exit there looks like it may have fallen apart. Ah, what have we here? It is a tiny sweater for a chillin'.
There's some kids' clothes. Bet a family came through.
Look at these drawings.
Huh.
I wonder what happened to him.
They probably
Maybe
died.
they joined the wolves.
Yeah, or got killed by scars.
Or,
Such an
that
optimist.
tall one looks kind of like a mummy / werewolf. Or a mummy / ghoul from Fallout. But no, they're probably dead.
All right, enough of this boat. You want to go see the rest of the fish zoo?
That's
there's more
exactly
to
what
see?
they call them.
Of course. Let's go.
All right. What else does this fish zoo have to offer? I can clean the fish zoo. Go behind the scenes of fish theater. Is this supposed to be where I'm going? Where's Owen at? Hmm.
What are you doing? You gonna give me an animal show?
Yes. Also, that is kind of a interesting line for the game to have. All right, there he is. Now, can you lead the way, but maybe a little faster? Okay. He's not leading the way at all.
Think you can get through that?
You know,
Give me
that's
a
the
sec.
problem with this apocalypse. So many locked doors.
Here.
Okay. Holy shit! Look at you.
Pushed 185 pounds yesterday.
Ah,
Right.
the strength training begins.
We take a quick
Or
look
should I say it
around
has already
and then-
begun,
We head right
but
back.
it's working its way up.
Uh-huh.
Pushed 185 pounds.
Not happening.
Just wait.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't see that every day.
This place is something else.
It's interesting how many assets were created for this game just to be in like non-combat scenarios and just these
Can you imagine this place filled with people? Kids laughing, running around. Different world, right?
But then that essentially creates that illusion.
I'm claiming this place. It's mine.
Oh?
You can visit.
Oh, you sure?
Not really, actually. See how nice you are to me first.
You're a dick.
Not a great start.
Alright, what else have we got around here? We got some whales. We got some regular animals. Oh, hello. Kids, if you find this, I want you to know I don't blame you. Those Seraphites are selling a good line. I understand why you thought you'd be better off with them. There's food and water in the boat. Take it and sail away from this place. I know I got too controlling. I just wanted so much for you two to be safe. I hope you see that. I couldn't find antibiotics. I want you both to know that I love you. Ricky, keep watching out for Max. You owe him that. Dad. Huh. I guess we've got an answer for what happened to the kids on the boat. And the owner of the boat is also probably dead. And the kids are also probably dead, having joined the Scars. And then killed by the wolves. Alright, I guess that's funding made by people like you. Like Benny Snodgrass. Misty Cool. Genesis Prado. Yeah. Well, you can stay there and do
Come back here with the others.
whatever it is you want over
Break
there.
the rules too.
You don't think it's worth it?
Let's see how much trouble we're in when we get back.
You love it.
I'm going to go to the Stingray
So,
Cafe.
like,
The Stingray Bay Cafe, sorry.
Thanks for dragging me into this amazing place.
I'll think about it.
I'll take it.
Has the dad actually left this place? Oh, never mind. He's dead. He's right here.
Oh, God. I think this is our boat, Captain.
Shit.
Dad, I'm taking Max away from here. He can't spend his life locked inside this rotting building. All he'll do is take on your weaknesses. When the soldiers killed Mom, you just stood there like a coward. What kind of example is that? You should have gotten angry. You should have made them hurt worse than they hurt her. I want Max to see what it looks like when people are willing to stand up for what they want. When they're willing to make something of their life. The world is harsh. It's up to us to change it. Only when weak may I carry my true strength. Maybe we'll come back someday. If we do, I hope you're not still sitting in your stupid fucking chair. Yeah?
His kids are enough to join the Scars.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Well, on the
Well,
bright side,
probably because the wolves killed their
What's
mom.
wrong with you?
he's a skeleton. He doesn't need them.
I just don't understand how anybody willingly joins the Scars.
Why not?
Because they're an insane cult. That's why.
Well, in the QZs, people would refer to the Fireflies as terrorists. Fanatics.
We were naive. We weren't fanatical.
And
Checkpoints and assassinated soldiers.
It's not the same.
I'm just saying.
Don't say shit like that at the stadium, okay?
Okay, all right.
But once again, in regards to all the reflections in the story, this is just another reflection of Abby and Ellie, in that, like, Ellie could have very easily been a Firefly, doing those explosions and blowing up
Is this our family
checkpoints,
from the boat?
That'd be my guess.
just as easily as she could have been Fedra. Max's place.
Want to try those keys?
Oh, yeah. This one? Nope. How about... Got it. Damn. Painting this must have taken forever.
You're in a post-apocalypse. You got all the time in the world. The open ocean experience.
Don't tell me you want to go down there.
Come on.
Owen,
Last thing.
All right.
last thing.
Just, don't look down.
But I'm climbing down. How can I climb down without looking?
You're good. These. I'd love to meet this kid.
Yeah, this kid is probably dead, or he's a scar, considering the age of that skeleton.
Jesus, I sure hope not. Solid fort, Max. Excellent craftsmanship. Whoa.
It does say no trespassing. Huh. This is pretty cool, I gotta say. If you're gonna build a fort in an aquarium, might as well be outside of here. It's a sea lion!
You see that? Told you they were spotted.
Yeah.
I spotted that one.
You want me to slow down?
No,
Is it this?
Is it these abs? Is
You're
it these
disgusting,
beautiful
Fire.
abs that are disgusting? Although
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Talk to me.
I know all the leads have dried up. But Joel's still out there, you know?
I know. What can I do?
Let's go back. We can still make training.
okay, so that is essentially the main difference between Abby's upbringing, or I suppose like one of the main differences, is that she's still haunted by her vengeance, so to speak.
I'm gonna hang out with the seals for a little while.
But in her pursuit of vengeance, that essentially pushes her away from Owen, which ends up meaning that Owen ends up with
I'm
Mel.
sorry.
I told you already. Don't be sorry.
Be better. What is that a line from? I don't remember what movie that's a line from. Don't be sorry, be better. I don't think that's going to come back to me. But you can't exactly
What if he went
blame
somewhere else?
He's there.
Abby for...
Let's get off the roof before someone sees us.
Oh, we transitioned?
Can I talk you out of this?
We switched from standing
I don't know
outside
what
the window.
happened. I gotta find him.
I mean, if you really killed Danny...
Fuck Danny. I'm jealous Owen got to shoot him before I did.
Whoa, Abby.
And you were saying that Owen shouldn't be having that kind of talk.
I do appreciate you helping me sneak out like this.
How are you getting to the aquarium? The highway?
Can't. Too many patrols. I get spotted for sure. I'll rough it. Aquarium's due west of here. Keep following the sun, right?
I'm coming with you.
I've done this before.
I forget.
This many
Yeah,
scars
Manny, I would
Manny,
imagine, just
please.
dies separately.
You know
Oh,
best.
hold on. There's a PS3 controller. No PS3. Ah, there's the PS3. Excellent. Seattle's a big PS3 town. Not a single 360 in sight. Anything in here? Let's see, I have the 2 pistols, but I only have the 1 rifle. I haven't replaced that just yet. Anything in here?
Did you know someone's squatting here? What's this?
My man, my lover, when I'm with you, the world slips away. I
Whispering
want to feel the slipper heat of your
Spanish in my
tongues touching again. I want to...
Hey!
Is that Manny's?
This is your place? How many sex dens do you have in this QZ?
¿Qué? Perdón, no hablo inglés.
Hey. Thanks.
For this?
Yeah, and other stuff, you know.
Yeah, I feel as though like the way that Manny is characterized is more or less without flaws. Like the friendly guy who's just there for Abby. Like, you know he's going to be dead by the end of day 1. Although you can say he's pretty much very similar to Jesse in a fashion. Loyal to a fault.
Alright. Wish me luck.
Oh, nope, we're splitting up.
Don't hit him too hard.
I'll do my best.
Seriously.
Okay, so this gives him a chance to live for slightly longer.
Okay. Just follow the sunset.
Yeah. Have some dumpling. But, at the very least, for now, things are quite peaceful. I know there's still one more trailer. There's still one more trailer video that has yet to show up. And that is where Abby gets captured by the Scars. So clearly something has to go wrong. And clearly something is already going wrong. What's that smell? It's blood. It sings to me. What is that smell? I didn't think she actually found the source of that. And also, who's having this fight? Is it the Scars against the Wolves somewhere? And really, if I end up finding this fight, I should really be obligated to help out the Wolves. Because I'm on their side. And probably know some of them. Ooh, a commemorative coin. North Dakota. Are there going to be 50 commemorative coins for me to collect? One for each state? Because if there aren't... Ah, hello. No, no.
Off to a great start.
Okay, I think he's dead, Jim. Alright. Oh, that was my regular pistol. Okay. For some reason I thought I had the one-shot, the hunter's pistol, out. But I think I used up most of those bullets in the fight against the Scars. Anything? Ooh, pills. Alright, what can I do with these supplements? Listen mode clarity, very useful. Listen mode speed. Huh. I'm gonna go for listen mode clarity, because enemies show up in sharper clarity. Because what I want is listen mode range. And that's down that skill tree. Alright. I guess I'm going to be fighting the infected fairly soon. Although I would imagine, like, just the sound of fighting would just echo throughout the city anyway. Considering how many skirmishes are going on, combined with what the hell Ellie's doing. Makes you kind of wonder why how the infected aren't just constantly roaming everywhere.
That guide you right off a cliff.
And that's the
These
thing.
freaks are in our backyard.
Like, she knows what that image means. Like, Ellie still only has a vague idea as to what that image means. And you... All right. Anybody else I can silently kill? Like you? Yep. Get back here. I'm gonna get you. Oh, that guy almost spotted me. If he had ended up going this direction, I would have been screwed. If I was a Saturday morning cartoon and he was going in this direction, I would have been screwed, McDuck. But luckily, he decided to make a sudden left turn. Where is he, by the way? Ah, hello. Also, are any of these clickers? Yes. That one is. So now this leads to the question, can I just silently choke out a clicker? And the answer is... Like in Last of Us 1, you couldn't silently choke out a clicker. You had to use a shiv. Yep. Interesting. This means essentially that that Abby more or less plays like Last of Us 1 Joel. Yeah. Like, Ellie has her own method of playing, but Abby is more about slower, stronger, and shiv-based silent kills. Whereas Ellie has always had the knife. Can they just not afford knives in the wolves? Alright, where is the exit to this place? It is over here. That was a job well done. Ah, hello. Although, at the same time, you could also say that the game dramatically de-escalates itself when you get to this area. Like, by the time you get multiple guns and you meet up with Jesse in day 2, there's the big chase scene, there's tons of guys you're fighting against, you're surrounded on all sides. Whereas, like, the idea of just kind of like sneaking your way through a fairly linear building is very simple in comparison. It's very much a de-escalation. Rather than like ramping things up. Like traditional video game design, you'd have every situation would realize that what came beforehand, and would build off of that previous situation. But I would say this doesn't necessarily build off of it as much as like it returns back to square one, because once again you're starting with a fresh character sheet. You're starting with fewer guns, you're starting with fewer abilities. Despite the fact that as Ellie, you've already practiced and used a lot of those other abilities. So it's kind of interesting why the game doesn't just decide to say, hey, Abby's going to just start with all of these weapons, and we are going to make things more complicated. But you can almost say, is that more of like a story thing, in that the story escalates, and the vicinity you are from the storm.
Stay out of my way.
Like, day 1 is the farthest you get from the storm. So thus, it is the least, Alright, so Shiv. Ah, damn it. Anybody else?
All right.
That's it.
Millions to go.
And from like a plot perspective, it makes a lot more sense, because you're as far away from the storm as you can get. If the storm is the climax, this is still the rising action. From a gameplay perspective, it doesn't necessarily make much sense, because you've already more or less learned how to fight 2 clickers in one room. Like, you've done stronger things than that. So it doesn't really build off of what came before, as much as it resets. Ah, what's in here? It's a note. Bo, I'm sorry I wasn't here when you got back. The place must look like a bomb went off. Someone must have tipped Fedorov to our little rate ration operation. Bet it was Zhao, that snake. I managed to hide some of our stuff, but I worry our business partners aren't going to be happy with their shipment gone. I put some of the stuff in the supplies in the safe. The combination is 689-689. Come join me in our other hideout. It's time to think about an exit strategy. Be safe, May. Do I go up or down? Is down progress or is up progress? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
You've been here a while.
Yep. This person probably killed themselves. My prophet, may you grant the elders the wisdom they seek to lead us to victory against the wolves. Forgive my indulgence, but my time is short. I pray I can make it to the martyr's gate to deliver this to you. May you keep watch over my child, keep him happy, keep him safe. So many have died since the wolves broke the truce. I pray my family lives to see the rewards of our sacrifice.
If you want your family safe, maybe don't join a death cult.
And it's interesting that Abby is so... Like, even when Owen is trying to convince her that, you know, maybe the Fireflies are a bit hypocritical. Like, how can you really defend the Fireflies versus the Seraphites, considering the Fireflies did go around... Oh, hello. That was very rude of you.
Asshole.
I know! Alright, so somewhere there should be a... Yeah, you take that priceless vase. Yeah! Huh. Is this a shotgun shell? I presume this means that I will be getting a shotgun from the safe, if I can find the safe. Oh, nope, there's a shotgun just right there.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
This'll help.
Most definitely. Yeah. Yeah, that took a whole lot.
Made a mess of this place.
Yeah. Where's this safe? I guess not here. Alright. Alright. I think I'm going to stop here for the night before heading out in the street. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And have yourselves a good night.